Sports.
5 Tiger seniors, Jeremiah Martin, Kevin Davenport, Kareem Bruton, Mike Parks, and Rainier Thornton holding their framed jerseys up high as they were honored tonight at FedEx Forum before their game against Tulsa. What a special moment. But before we get to that Tigers game, we get to another big event in the Bluff City as professional soccer is back in Memphis for the first time in nearly 40 years. Memphis 901 FC hosting the Tampa Bay Rowdies tonight at AutoZone Park, and the fans came out in full force to see their new team. It was a standing room only crowd as 901 FC took the pitch, but not the start people were looking for. The Rowdies' Sebastian Guenzati drills this penalty kick in the 4th minute of the match. Tampa Bay takes a 1-0 lead later in the half. 901 FC gets a great look, but Elliot Collier sends it just wide with the left foot. Memphis 901 FC falls in their first match 1-0, but as team president and owner Craig Unger says, it was still a great night.
It's pretty special. I mean, you kind of sit here and kind of just take it all in. I think the atmosphere is unbelievable. You know, people came ready to have fun tonight. They came ready for a party, and they're delivering.
Now to the Tigers and their final game in the regular season. The U of M also looking for a little bit of revenge on Tulsa. See, the Golden Hurricanes sparked a 3-game conference losing streak for the Tigers earlier in the season. Jeremiah Martin, well, we all know he'd get up for this game. The senior with the slam. Martin makes it 13-11. Tigers later. It's more from Martin coming up with the steal, then takes it to the other end for 2. Martin had 9 points at the half. Tigers now down 4. Then check out this play from Antoine Jones. A scary one at that. Goes flying into the air, lands hard on the play. He was all good though, completing the 3-point play that cut it to 1. Let's check in with another senior, why don't we? Kevin Davenport, count it. Memphis ended the half on a 13-1 run. They lead right now 54-52 in the second half. And in the quarterfinals of the women's AAC tournament, the 11-seeded Tigers fall to the 3-seed Cincinnati 68-48. Jamira Schutz had 20 points in the loss as the Tigers finish 11-20 on the year. Meanwhile, in the SEC, the number 5 Volunteers taking on Auburn in their regular season finale. The Vols were tied with LSU in the SEC standings coming out of the gates. Kyle Alexander, well, he was there for the cleanup on this play. What a dunk. That makes it 27-21 Tennessee. The Vols riding a comfortable lead in the first half. Grant Williams with the jumper. He had a game-high 25 points, putting the Vols up 11 in the second half. Admiral Schofield getting in on the fun, drains the 3-ball, and he is jacked. Vols up 54-48, but things would change in a hurry at Auburn. The Tigers' Jared Harper gets the friendly bounce on this shot, and the Tigers pull off the upset on number 5 Tennessee 84-80, making LSU the conference champions.
A year ago, think about it, we win the league with 5 losses, and this year we only have 3. But the fact that these guys, again, we've got to learn from this, because from here on, some of the mistakes we made today we can't make. I mean, not at this time of year, you can't make those mistakes.
It's that stressful time of the year where basketball teams are hoping their resume is good enough to get them into the NCAA tournament. Kermit Davis and the Rebels would really like one final win over Mizzou to help solidify their chances. Nothing comes easy though. Ole Miss trailing most of this game. The Mizzou turnovers really helped them back in this game. The steal leads to a brilliant Tyree dunk. Tyree finished with 21 points. Rebels now down 4. About 2 minutes to play. The Rebels down 3 now when Terrence Davis takes matters into his own hands. Oh my goodness. Take another look. What a dunk. He got fouled as well and ties the game at 66. That Ole Miss defense coming through clutch again. Devontae Shuler, the steal. He takes it the other way for 2 of his 18 points. Ole Miss gets the lead and completes the comeback, beating Mizzou 73-68. In Starkville, Bulldogs senior Eric Holman and Quindary Witherspoon being honored before the game. The 2 seniors showing out on their big day as well. Q Witherspoon gets the space he needs. He finished with 20 in the game as the Dogs lead by 16. Lamar Peters with a little heat check from the corner. That right there is a tough shot. Peters leading the team with 21 on the day, but what better way to end a senior day highlight with a senior slam. Pullman with authority. Bulldogs get the win 92-81 over Texas A&M. And the Razorbacks topping Alabama 82-70 in their final game of the regular season. Daniel Gafford with a modest double-double tonight. Yeah, right, he went off for 29 points and 16 rebounds in the win. To some high school hoops. A day after topping the three-time defending state champs, Houston looking for their own state title today against Bradley Central. Tennessee's Gatorade Player of the Year, Jayla Hemingway, going for 16 points and 10 rebounds in the game, but her teammate Destiny Wells making plays early. Wells with the strong finish, count the basket that tied the game. Later, well, Wells getting back to work, this time going with the step back too smooth. Houston takes a 5-point lead, but things would get wild late. Final seconds of the game, and the Bears' Hannah Lombard hits the game-winning three-pointer with 1 second remaining. Houston falls in a heartbreaker, 46-44. And in the girls' Class 2A title game, Westview taking on Cheatham County. The Chargers showing off their range to start. Avery Lehue hits one from the wing. Westview leads 28-22. The Chargers leading for over 24 minutes of the game as Zanasha Gadlin from way out. Another three ball for the Chargers gave them a 5-point lead in the fourth, but Cheatham County makes the comeback. Aaron Nelson hitting the go-ahead jumper, getting the bounce, and Westview would fall 43-40, finishing second at state. And then the boys' 3A state title game in Mississippi. Holly Springs taking on Velma Jackson. The Hawks, Corey Bell going through the lane, then floats it up and in. Holly Springs down by 6. Later, we go to Devion Miller, going up strong, gets the basket and the foul. The Hawks, though, well, they didn't have much of an answer for Velma Jackson in this one, as the Falcons go on to win the state title 59-44 over Holly Springs. That's going to do it for sports. More News Channel 3 after this.